Well, hello guys, welcome back to a new video. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do a bit of a reflection on 2025 and sort of look at what we achieved and kind of look at what I want to do next year, but just like a brief outline because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself for 2026, but we'll go more into that in a second. Make sure you have a cup of tea because I don't actually know how long I'm going to be talking for. So, 2025 was quite a good year for me actually. It was the year that I started to really get my brand out there. I had a lot of people come up to me at like markets and stuff and they had recognised my stall and my items from the year before, which was really good. And I loved meeting like new people that I'd seen last year. So not new people, but reoccurring people that I'd seen last year at like markets and stuff. So that was really cool to be able to see those people again and interact with them again. One of the biggest things I think people would know me for 2025 for was my pencil case. Now, I did a Kickstarter back in June, and to say that this product has changed my business and changed my look on how I want my business to go is kind of an understatement. I thought of the idea, I mocked up some examples, I got some samples made, and then I did the Kickstarter and it got funded. Now I have some of these out into the world. There's some on my shelves and they are honestly the best things I've ever created in my personal opinion. Obviously behind my enamel pins as well, like I love the enamel pins. But I really wanted to do something where I turned my business not just to an enamel pin business, but to do with how you store enamel pins, how you present them, like what can you do with them. And so I kind of, when I thought of this idea, it was perfect. Yeah, that was kind of the first major thing that happened. Obviously that was halfway through the year, so it seems like not a lot really happened, but this took up a big chunk of my year. I was getting samples from about February and the Kickstarter ended in June and they didn't come till the end of June. So it took up a majority of the year for me. Now, what I will say is there may or may not be some more designs coming, hopefully. I have designed 2 more pencil case designs and I'm currently in the process of trying to get some samples for them, and I'm not sure this time whether I'm going to be funding them myself or whether I'm going to be doing a Kickstarter. It will kind of depend on what kind of quotes come back for them. But yeah, I'm hoping that by a big market that happens in Manchester to do with stationery. I don't want to say it out loud because I don't know yet if I've been accepted, but I just want to hopefully put into the world that I've been accepted. Hopefully by that market I would have the new pencil cases and there'll be 3 pencil cases to choose from. The stationery market is exactly what my audience is and I think it would be amazing. The pencil case kind of like started my thought process as to where I want to go with my business. My business has always been like a character-based business, but not many people kind of knew that. And I think in 2025, I managed to get it so that people would go on my website and would instantly know that I have different characters and that they all have their own stories and they all have their own seasons through the year. And I think 2025 was the year that that made its way through to people's eyes. Like, it's always been that way, but no one really got it. Like, I didn't really express it, I didn't show it off. And I think through like my upgraded displays at markets and stuff, that has really translated to you guys. Last year I visited more markets. Like I said, I had a lot more experience with people seeing me and knowing me from previous markets. I ended up going to, how many markets did I go to? I did 3 big markets. So I did Stationery Fest last year. I did Simply Christmas, which is in Birmingham, which I had also done the year before. So this was my second year attending that event. And I also did for the first time a event that was much closer to home. So it was called the Made in Bristol event, Made in Bristol gift fair. And actually did really well on that day as well. I came away from that really happy. So yeah, I definitely have kind of found like the markets that work for me and I'm hoping to get into more like them next year. I've applied already for 3 markets. I've already been accepted onto 1, so that will be 4. And I've got 1 more market that I want to apply to. So we'll see. how that goes. But yeah, I attended, there was like so many markets, and it was honestly the best time. And I think markets are definitely things that I want to keep doing with my business. I like the fact that I can get my brand out there. I like the fact that I can kind of meet new people, push my products to new people that wouldn't have seen them before. It gets me a lot more traction on my website and stuff after markets as well. So not only do I get sales during the markets, but usually I will get sales following up from a market. People who have taken my business card or have thought, oh, I'll get that for so and so, and then they come back onto my website to buy it. So yeah, markets for me have been incredible. Now, I kind of spiraled towards the end of 2025. I ended up really resenting my job. Anyone who doesn't know me, I work a full-time job alongside doing my business, and I work in aviation. Now, that is a complete flip 180 from this, and I don't quite know how I got into it, but that is what I've been doing for the last 10 years of my life. I have been going through this kind of like mental state where I'm just not enjoying it anymore. And I keep trying to pull myself out of it and doing new things, and it's just not really working for me. So that brings us on to kind of what I want to do in 2026. Now, I don't really know how to say this without like making it seem like this is exactly what's going to happen. It's not. There's so many factors to what I want to happen that it might not happen. And I'm very aware of that. My word of the year that I've picked was growth. And that to me doesn't necessarily mean that I want to grow in numbers or anything like that. Obviously that would be beneficial for my business and stuff, but it's not what it's about for me. So for me, growth is doing those things that I said I started in 2025. I started pushing my audience out. I started pushing my branding out to people. I started getting really positive feedback from customers, and I think that to me represents growth. And being able to have people come to my shop and completely recognise it, that was amazing. That was the best feeling in the world, and I want to continue that in 2026. And I've made the decision that hopefully, now touch wood, I don't know how this is going to go. It might go completely to pants and then it's not going to happen. I'm very aware that this could not happen. But I'm hoping that towards the end of the year, hopefully, I'll be able to see a chance, an opening for me to go full-time with my business. Now, I've kind of put some things in place for that, some sort of fallbacks and what I want to do to get, like where I want to get to be able to do that. And obviously, like I said, things might not go the way I've planned, which would mean that I wouldn't be able to do it. But I'm going to aim high and I'm going to hope that I can do it. And with my word of the year being growth, I'm hoping that I'm going to personally be able to grow and be able to make this my full-time job, whether that is content creation, whether that is running my business, going to markets. I really want it to be something that I get to do for me. Oh, it's scary saying that out loud. But yeah, that's kind of where my 2026 is going to go. Now, leading sort of up to that, one of the things that is really exciting that's happening this year is that myself and my mum have organised an event, a small business event. It is a stationery and craft event here in my hometown. And we have organised it so that there are hopefully going to be around 60 to 70 stallholders. It is right on the seafront of Weston-super-Mare in the Winter Gardens. And yeah, hopefully that's going to be our new adventure where we get to host our own events, our own markets. And hopefully our market will turn into one that everyone wants to go to every year. So yeah, our first one is this year. It's in May, the 30th of May. We are currently still looking for stallholders. So if you are watching this and you have a small business and maybe you're around the southwest area, or a trip down to the southwest wouldn't be too long for you, you can apply to be a stallholder right now. And I'll leave a link to the application form down below so you can go and take a look at it. Even if you didn't want to apply for a stall, we are taking tickets. You can pre-book your tickets to be a sort of viewer of the market. You can come in. Tickets are not expensive, so I wanted to put some sort of ticket on the door, but it is only £2.50 per ticket, so it's not crazy expensive. And yeah, I really hope it is successful. I really hope it goes the way I want it to go, but we're never gonna know. We're gonna have to try it. Yeah, that is kind of one of the first exciting things that's happening in 2026, and I am so nervous for it, but also so excited. There's a few people that have already applied to be stallholders. I'll have my shop there as well, so I will be doing my stand at the market, and my family and my friends are helping me run the event whilst I'm running my stand. So that might be a bit manic, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sort of going on this new adventure, and hopefully it's going to be something that continues and again grows. So yeah, that is kind of like my look and my reflection on 2025 and kind of going into 2026. I know this is going to be a really quick video, it's not going to be that long, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless, and I will see you guys in my next video, which is going to be back to studio vlog content probably. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.